All right. Jonah goes to Nineveh. God said to
Jonah,
I have a little task. Get up and go to Nineveh and do what I
asked.
The people there are wicked. So tell them to
Obey.
But Jonah got on board the ship and sailed the other
Way.
Jonah. You better go to
Nineveh.
God sent a windstorm to shake up the boat. The frightened sailors worried that it wouldn't stay afloat. Jonah had been sleeping, but he heard the captain cry, "Everybody pray, or we all may
Die.
Jonah, you should have gone to
Nineveh.
Jonah told the sailors, "It's all because of me. I'm sure the wind will stop if you throw me in the sea." They didn't want to do it, but the wind howled and roared. So they picked up Jonah and they threw him
In the sea.
overboard. Jonah, you should have gone to
Nineveh.
When Jonah hit the water, the wind stopped blowing, the boat stopped lurching, and the waves stopped rolling. Next page. Watch your thumb. But God prepared a fish, and as soon as it arrived, it opened up its mouth and swallowed him
Alive.
Jonah, you should have gone to Nineveh. Down went Jonah with a great big swish. He landed in the bottom of the belly of the
fish.
For 3 days and 3 nights he stayed that way. Then he prayed for help, and he promised to
Obey.
That's better, Jonah. It's time to go to
Nineveh.
Jonah was relieved when he saw what God had planned. The fish threw him up and tossed him on the
land.
God said to Jonah, I want them to repent. So go preach to Nineveh. And this time Jonah
went.
That's good, Jonah. I'm glad you went to
Nineveh. I'm laughing at myself.
Daniel lived in Israel a long, long time ago. But when he was a lad, he was captured by his foe. They took him off to Babylon and they made him serve the king. But Daniel prayed and lived for God in spite of everything. The king looked around for someone wise and good, someone he could trust to do the things he
should.
Rosie, let's make it so Rosie can see the pages too. The king picked Daniel, but it made the others mad. So they figured out a plan to make Daniel look bad. The men came before the king, and they said, "You are so great. May we suggest a simple rule that you can legislate? For 30 days and 30 nights, to you alone we'll pray. The lion's den will be the fate of all who
obey."
The king agreed, and so the rule was made into a law. The other men watched Daniel, and this is what they saw. Daniel went into his room, and kneeling down to pray, he thanked Yahweh and asked for help like every other
day.
Rosie, you're watching the book. The men ran to tell the king that Daniel disobeyed. The king was sad, but couldn't change the rule that he had
made.
And so the men took Daniel and brought him to the den. They threw him to the lions. Oh, what could he do
then?
The king was so unhappy. He couldn't sleep that night. And when morning came, he quickly ran and cried, "Are you all
right?"
Daniel answered, "Yes, O king. They didn't get a
bite.
For God sent his angel to shut their mouths up
tight.
Woohoo! Next time will be Esther Hadassah. Good night.